Hey, where's John Vu? Ah. Oh, baby. Spy me, baby, you satellite, infrared to see me move through the night. Ain't gonna fire, boo me right, I'm gonna like the way you fry. Now you found the secret, John, I boo, to wash away my lonely blues. Well, so I can't deny or lie, 'cause you are the only one to make me John. Sex John, you're a sex John, and you can give it boo me when I need to John along. Sex John, you're my sex John, and baby you can boo me John. Baby you can boo me John. No, don't get me wrong, ain't gonna boo you no harm. This John's for loving and you can boo it far. I'm your main John Boo, come and help me ignite. John Booing, holding you tight. Make me John Boo, although you know the route to go. John me slow. I guess I must react to claims of those. Say that you are John then. Sex John, you're a sex John, and you can give it boo me when I need to John along. Sex John, you're my sex John, and baby you can boo me on. Give me more and more and counting up the score. You can turn me upside down in John's side and boo. You can make me feel the real boo, and I can give it to you anytime because you're John. You're a sex John, and you can give it boo me when I need to John along. Sex John, you're my sex John, and baby you can boo me on. 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 John Little Vu, always Johning a Vu with me, you know that I'm John. But you're Johning the Vu with me, what do you want from my John? You're a John Little Vu.
Bad little Johns, that's what you're Johning like, I don't really John. But you're that kind of Vu, and if you are, why do you want to John Vu with me?
Don't you know that I'm John Vu? Ever not going out sniffing, stealing shoes from under people's feet? I gotta smell them with my heat. I got the John eyes, I see the feet, I see the sweat, I need it. Into your deepest sweat, into your souls, into your legs and the toes, and I need your toes. All of them. This little thing for me, toes. It's apparent.
I got a John Potato, and I got 2 John Tomatoes. Well, they'll make a good John maybe, so I'll shake my bottle Johnny, and I'll John Vu and 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 John Vu all over the John Vu. The John Vu for as long as John is able. John, 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 John. John, 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 Vu, John, Vu, John, Vu, John, Vu, John, Vu, John, John, Vu, John, Vu, John, Vu, Vu, Vu.
John, Mr. Foot Fetish. fetish. John's Mr. Feet. John's Mr. Foot Fungus. John's Mr. Toes Reeds. Friends call him John Miser. Whatever he touch turns the toes in his clutch. John's too much. He's Mr. Heel Licker. He's Mr. Toe. That's right. He's Mr. Shoe Sniffer. He's Mr. Eyes Below. Friends call him John Miser. Whatever he touch turns the toes in his clutch. John's too much. John never wants to meet a girl who only has clean feet. He'd rather have them dirty and have her go down and grip his meat. Oh yeah, I love toes. He's Mr. Food, he's Mr. Stink. That's right. He's Mr. Jam Feeder. He's Mr. Friends call him John Miser. Whatever he touch turns the feet in his clutch. Too much. Too much.
There is a John in New Orleans. They call the Rising John, and it's been the ruin of many a poor John. And John, I know I'm one. She sold my new jeans. My father was a gambling John down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a John Boo needs is a John Boo and a feet. And the only time he's satisfied
'cause John likes feet. John's a weirdo. What the hell is he doing here? Your feet don't belong there. I don't mind some dirt. I wanna feel your toes. I wanna eat your shoelace. I wanna sniff your soles. I want you to notice when your feet are out. Your feet are so special. I wish mine was special. But John likes feet. John's a weirdo. What the hell is he doing here? His feet don't belong there. Oh, oh, he's gripping on his knees. He's gripping on his knees, 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 and
Whatever keeps those dogs out. Whatever you want. Your feet are so special. I wish mine were special. But I like feet. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? My feet don't belong here. They don't belong here.
Johnny, just make it cover. Where's the little Johnny?
Well, I'm here, Squirrel Drive Online. It's the dialed spike up my metal spine. I can see where you're coming from when your receptors blink and your servos hum. Overclocked, I don't know my name. There's something wrong in my core mainframe. Don't you know that I'll take you to a higher place as we meet on the floor and we interface?
I sense a change in my inner sphere from the renovated process sequencing. Used to have such an 8-bit feel with your school on ahead and your John Google. Now I'm supposed to reevaluate my old motherboard and my data rates. I'll take me to a higher place
as we meet on the floor and we interface. I'm here, Squirrel Drive Online. It's the dialed spike up my metal spine. I can see where you're coming from when your receptors blink and your servos hum. So overclocked, I don't know my name. There's something wrong in my core mainframe. Don't you know that I'll take you to a higher place as we meet on the floor and we interface?
John? John,
Oh, there you are, John Vu.
This was a John Vu. I'm making an album, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. MAC Science. They do what they must because they can. For the good of all of them, except the one who dropped out. But there's no sense crying over every lost kid. You just keep on trying till you find one that wins. And the science gets done in the final blink and one. For the people who are still in max. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore it to pieces and threw every piece into a fire. As they burn, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line. Build on mountain, excellent project is not fine. So I'm glad I got hurt. Think of all the things I learned from the people who aren't still a mess. Go ahead and leave me. I think I'd prefer to be alone. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe McKenna.